In this video, we will use the same timetable that we built in the previous video, but we will add a horizontal line between the rows. So what we want to do is add similar lines to these between each of the rows. So to do that, but let's first revise what we've done. We've added a loop to print that starting line, and then in between we've only printed that pipe to sort of simulate that that vertical line, and then we printed one more line at the end to end our timetable. So we want this to print after each line, so I'm going to cut all of this block and I'm going to put it right after we finish off with that vertical line or that pipe. I'm just going to fix the indentation of my code, so this part remains the same. Okay, so what we will do is we will add a horizontal line at the end, so between the rows and at the end. So that's pretty much it. Let's save and see what that looks like. Oh, I've got an issue there. Oh, okay, so I just forgot to mention I is already being used here and we are in scope of I, but we can actually use J because J is only in scope within this block. So we can just name this J. Yeah, my bad, sorry about that. Okay, so now we've got those horizontal lines looking hopefully good. One thing though is we note that there is duplicated code there, so I'm just gonna show you what I mean. So this block of code is exactly the same as that. So let's take it out and put it in a function. So right after we finish from the main, so the main is here, we can create another function, and it's a static function that doesn't return anything, and let's call it print a horizontal line. Hope I got the spelling correct. And we take n as the number of columns that we want, and I'm going to paste what I've copied, and let's fix the indentation. Okay, so I'm just going to add a comment here. N represents the number of columns. So you can actually name this something like number of columns if you like this, number of columns. But since I've actually used I and J, yeah, I might as well just stick to that naming convention, but better names would actually be good. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, the function. We can actually call this function every time we want to print a horizontal line. Like this, and I'll just pass in the argument 10 because that's how much I was, right? It was 10, and that changes to n. Yeah. Over here, I'll take this comment and put it in to describe the function and what it does. Add a horizontal line where needed. So now the call to this code is going to be used here as well. We can keep the comment, it's fine, because it still does what it says it does, printing a line at the start. So the functionality of the code should really still do this, still print the same thing for us. We just put it into a function. So yeah. So I hope this video has helped you with improving the look of your timetable, and I'll see you in the future videos. Thank you.